Hi guys, Creative Lauri here. Welcome. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I do $25 grocery hauls and I'm going to show you how I just make ends meet with my $25 grocery hauls. Sometimes I pull from my pantry and that is okay. That's why I have a working pantry and I do have a stockpile. It's small, but if I have to pull from it, I do. So today I have here some freebies. I saw my dad the other day because I had to take him to a doctor appointment. I didn't want him to have to find parking and walk all this way to the hospital because it was 107 that day. Anyways, we were like in the heat of the day. It seemed like all day long. I was so overheated. My poor little car got overheated. Anyways, when I went back to the house, we took care of some other things and he gave me some stuff that he didn't want. One thing was were these little packets of split peas. And then he always buys bananas. Well, actually these bananas my sister bought him and she bought quite a few and he does like bananas. I'm not huge on bananas unless they're like in a smoothie or just every once in a while. I know I should eat them for the potassium, but I think there's other things I eat that have potassium, so I think I'm okay. That's why I've never had a problem. So anyways, these looked better, but then because I don't eat them quick enough, they've gotten brown already. So I'm going to chop them up and freeze them like the third banana. The first banana I got from him was like really softer, so I just chopped it up and put it in the freezer straight away. And I'm going to do that with these two because now they're past that point where I won't eat them. Like, see right there, that, yeah. Anyways, and then he gave me, I opened it, but this was closed. This is honey peach jelly. Now, this was a gift to one of his neighbors, and she didn't know what to do with it. And she gave it to him, and then she knows that I love Asian everything, like food, condiments, you know, you name it. So she gave me this, but I thought that was kind of cool. And if anything, if they're fine, I will make, I'll put them on my Christmas cookies. You know, like how you make little shortbreads and then you put your thumbprint in it and you put some jam and then you bake them. I will use that because who does not like peach? And if they don't, there's something wrong with them. But it's a great way, like jam. I mean, jelly and jam. I like jam, but even the jelly, that would be pretty because it'll be a lighter color, and I can do some darker color thumbprint cookies too. So I got that for free, and there's let me see how many there are. Look how cute this little package is. So there's four, 8, yeah, 10. So 10 little lovely packages. I mean, I probably won't even go through, but maybe like 3 of these for the cookies. So I could do a lot of things, different things with this. Now, in the French culture, you know, I remember my grandmother, she would have a piece of toast at night for like a little snack. And she would put a sliced piece of cheese on it and then or jam and then the cheese, or the cheese and the jam. I don't remember, but one of the two, however, in what order. But I could do that too with this because I really do love peach. So I'm really glad I got this and I'm so happy she thought of me. So got that. So let me put this away. Anyway, I think this would be really good too if you have like a charcuterie board and you have some cheeses or like a baked brie and you want to put this on top maybe. That would be really good. So let me chop these up, get these jarred up, and I'll be back with my final thoughts. All right, so I just want to say this. First of all, so it pretty much filled up what I was lacking in this jar, so that's great. And then this is a nice little buildup of my frozen fruits that will contribute to my frozen fruits. And then these peels will go in my, I have like a little cutout where I don't have anything growing and it's just clay dirt. I've been adding, compost items. Sometimes little raccoons and skunks take them away, and that's fine with me. But this just kept on giving. So what I want to say is sometimes you may think something is so insignificant and small that maybe I should just throw it away. I don't want to, embarrass myself by giving it to so and so, a neighbor, or my sister, my whatever, brother-in-law. Never think that, because I mean, for me, like, this has made me totally happy. I can't wait to look into it and use it, because I can find so many ways that I could use this, especially in the holidays, during the holidays when Peach really isn't around. So I'm super excited about it. And I'm so glad she didn't throw it away, because first of all, this should be recycled, and so should the plastic that it's in. But I'm super excited. See, so, you just never know how something can make another person feel. And Ellen of Ellen's Abundant Life on Less, go check out her channel. She has a wonderful channel, one of my favorite YouTubers. Ellen, you would be so impressed, or proud of me, I should say, because I'm trying to build up my freezer section. Because you saw, I'll post it in the iCards here, my refrigerator freezer haul, or tour, I guess. And I really don't have that much in there, but I have been building up like half the fruits. If I know I can't finish it, I've been chopping them up and freezing them. So now I have enough for smoothies. It's going to be hot here probably until, the second week of October. So we have quite a ways to go. So these will be much appreciated and used when I feel like in the mood for a smoothie. And then this will go in my little compost to help break down the clay. So I will link her channel, by the way, in the description box. And guys, would this make you happy? This made me very happy, because now I have some frozen fruit, compost material, extra split peas, which I make curries with all the time, and some new item that I can't wait to try. If you know anything about it, let me know. Bye, guys. Okay, one more thing I forgot. So when I went to my dad's, he sent me home with, I keep telling him, save me your coffee grinds. I think he forgets, actually, he hasn't been drinking coffee lately, so that's probably why he didn't send me home with coffee grinds. But he did send me home with about, probably close to 3 dozen eggs that which it took him a while to save up that, but I only probably eat a dozen to 18 in a month, and he eats more, and I'm happy that he'll eat more. Like sometimes my sister will bring them by for him. So they're all kind of crushed down a bit, but what I do with them is I put them in my toaster oven, and as you can see, they're baked. And that way when I blend them later on, in my little bullet. It's not a bullet. It's from Walmart. It's by Farberware, and it works great. So you can see that they're all dried out. I just didn't want anything like raw egg in my bullet. And they're easier to crush. This goes in the freezer. There's some coffee grinds and crushed egg. So I'm going to put these in here. And what I use them for is my fertilizer. I probably won't use this until the fall, when I maybe try to plant some fall items. But this year is going to be a little different for me, because my dad and I are kind of on a journey together to where we have some stuff to take care of. And I don't know if I'll be able to plant in the fall, which is okay. But still, this, I will have it as fertilizer, and it's going to go in here. And I'll show you how it turns out. And then my dear friend, Darla, she's a newer friend of mine. She is one of my cat lady friends. She never made hummus before, and she made it for the first time. And I thought it was excellent. I thought she meant she never made this recipe from Kate and Cookie, which I'm going to link down below in the description box, because I thought it was really, really good. Fewer items going in the hummus, but really fluffy and a nice texture. And the woman combined two recipes from that made it the best of the best, and I really do feel like it was really great. Isn't this a cute jar? So she buys jam that comes in this, and I just love it, but I'm gonna give it back to her. It was delicious, and let me pause and I'll show you what it looks like. I've already eaten from it multiple times. It was delicious. So I don't know if you can see the consistency. Look at the peaks in there. Yeah, really thick, which I like. And I also like thinner hummus too. I just do mine a little thinner, but I kind of like this consistency. And I don't measure, so that's part of my problem. But I am definitely going to link this for you guys. It's a little bit more labor intensive because you have to, well, you'll see. I'll put the recipe, but it's less items used, which I'm kind of a fan of. So that was so nice of her, and she gave me like a pasta dish last week. I didn't tell you guys why, but I fell really bad and hurt myself, and so she's feeding my colony right now, and that's so nice of her because I don't know what I would have done. I need to rest my knee and leg because I did hurt myself. My face is okay. It's healing. But, and I did it during a renovation. Anyway, so I'm going to put all of these in here and you'll see how much I have. So you can see it. I just crush it in the bag. I don't take the air out of the bag. And yeah, it's probably poked a little bit of holes in the Ziploc, but that's okay. I just clean up afterwards. So that way when I just put them, it just saves space in the freezer. So when I'm ready to grind them up in my little faux ninja smoothie maker, which you can do like sauces in and all that. It's smaller, it saves space, and it's not so hard on the blades too by me crushing them. Okay. Alright, so you can see how much smaller it becomes, and all I have to do is put it in the freezer, and when I'm ready, I'll be adding, I do have some coffee grounds that I need to add to this, and then I'll put it in the freezer. So, and then when I'm ready to blend it, I'll blend it up. And anyways, guys, just like I said, you might think that these freebies are trash or no one would want them, but you just need to ask your friends, hey, do you want my eggshells? Hey, do you blah, 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 you know, do you want my, I made too much pasta, do you want it? And it came at a right time because like I said, I couldn't really cook because I couldn't really stand on my leg for very long, and which I am doing right now, so I'm going to end it because it's starting to hurt. Okay, this is really the last thing. So these are romaine hearts, and my sister gave it to my dad. She got it at the 99-cent store. They are organic, and my dad didn't need it, so he gave it to me when he came over the other day. Even though it's organic, I still wash it really good, as you should. And this was at the 99-cent store, so I think they used to sell 3 larger ones or 4. But they weren't organic, or some were, it just depended. But it's still 99 cents. That's an excellent price, so I will definitely use that. And now I won't have to buy lettuce for maybe the month of September. We'll see though, because it's so hot here. When I went to go return the jar, and I had to drop off a cat trap for my cat friend who's helping me out while I've been healing my knee and leg, she was food prepping for the week, and she had made another jar or a bowl of hummus, so she gave me about about a cup's worth, and I'm just about done with it. It was so good. I really hope you guys tried that recipe out, and sorry this is a long video. You know I like to explain everything and what I'm going to do with it, but all right guys, have a good Labor Day weekend. Bye-bye.